Hi, I'm Sharon Smith, and today we're going to do some tapping for postpartum anxiety. Now, I have to tell you the story first that prompted me to make this video today. I was listening yesterday. I was just on Facebook, and all of a sudden, Gabby Bernstein's latest video popped up in my feed. Now, I love listening to Gabby. She's a great teacher. I love her work. And I knew she'd had a baby 6 months or so ago after years of trying and was delighted. But I just hadn't connected with her or heard anything from her since then. And here she was, and she was talking about having pretty much crippling postpartum anxiety and that she hadn't been able to do much since then because of that. And that I couldn't stop watching. Because I remember when I was pregnant with my son, and we tried a long time and had him. This has been a little more than 25 years ago. And he came out and was born, and we were delighted. And then the next thing I knew, I had terrible anxiety and terrible postpartum depression. I had both, and it was terrifying. I didn't even have the language to tell anybody what was going on. And you know, you're so sleep deprived after you have a baby. My husband and I didn't really even know anything was wrong. We thought maybe it was just normal. So this is one of those things that affects so many women, and I don't think there's any way to prepare for it. But when Gabby talked about it, she was encouraging women to get help. And I'm going to say the same thing. See your doctor, see a therapist, see a counselor, talk to your mother. Don't keep it a secret. Tell people, get some help. We're going to do some tapping today. I am not a licensed healthcare professional of any kind, but tapping may help you. So it's worth a try. I just know that there are lots of tools out there that can help you through this. And I didn't have any of them 25 years ago. But I have lots of tools now, and I've been through the same experience that you have had, and I lived through it. I got through it, and so can you. So we're going to do some tapping. And as with all my tapping videos, you've got to have read and agreed to my disclaimer before you can do this work with me. If you're seeing the Facebook or YouTube version, it's right down below this video. If you're seeing it on my website, I think my disclaimer is in the upper right-hand corner, I believe. And just pause me for a moment, and I won't start without you, I promise. This is great work we're going to do. And welcome back. So we're going to start on the side of the hand. I am so anxious. I have this great baby, and I don't know what to do. And I have all this anxiety. But I completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I have all this anxiety, I'm terrified. I choose to be okay anyway. Because I profoundly love and accept myself. Even though I am experiencing really crippling postpartum anxiety. I honor how I feel. And I completely love and accept myself and my baby. I don't always know what to do. I don't always know the right thing to do with my baby. And he needs so much. She needs everything. And I'm scared to death I won't be able to do it right. I'm terrified all the time. I just don't know what to do all the time. But I give myself permission to know that I'm okay. And that my baby is here. And that she is safe in her body and in the world and in the universe. And that we're together for a reason. And all this anxiety that I'm experiencing isn't helping her or me. And I allow myself to remember that these are just thoughts. And I have the ability to change my mind. And so now I choose to think a different thought. I let myself also remember that maybe what's happening, a little bit of it is normal. Especially if this is my first baby. Because my mother didn't know what to do when she had her first baby. And neither did her mother or her mother before her. So that must mean that women have been having babies for thousands of years and not knowing what to do. That can't be right. We must be doing something right, because there are an awful lot of us humans on the planet now. I give myself permission to know that I already know the things to do. I agree to love my baby and protect him. But I also allow myself to know that this beautiful child has his own soul path and walk through life. And he's outside of my body now. And his path has begun. And while I don't have any way to know what his path may entail, I choose to trust the process of life. I give myself permission to relax and to trust the great mystery that brought this baby to me. Hold your wrist points and let's breathe. Peace. Okay, now your anxiety levels should be dropping a little, and let's go back in and just start at the top of the head again. So even though I've still got some anxiety, I allow myself to begin to trust that the universe knows what it's doing. And that this baby is loved. And that I'm loved. And that I'm not always going to know what to do. And maybe that's okay. This baby didn't come with a guidebook or instructions or a manual. Heck, I didn't even get an extended warranty on him. But I trust that I'm already doing the right things. And when I feel anxious, I'm going to give myself permission to get help and to ask for appropriate help and to take some action. To keep myself whole and healthy, I give myself permission to use all the tools at my disposal, including tapping and meditation and anything that my doctor tells me to do. Because I am now responsible for another human being. And it's a big thing. It's a lot bigger than I ever expected. But I allow myself to see that I'm equal to the task here. And I choose to trust the process of life because my life is filled with love. Hold your wrist points. Peace. Good. Okay, and we may do some more in a different video, but that's all for today. I want to thank Gabby Bernstein again for sharing her story with so many women. I believe that when anyone shares a privately painful thing like that it opens the door for grace to enter the world. So I hope this helped you. If it did, come back and do it often. And thank you for doing this work with me. I look forward to seeing you soon.